Oh, sit. Please sit down. Sama sit down. Can you please? Okay. Okay. Can you proceed?
Welcome back, Honorable Commissioners. Mr. Jeng, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Can the witness be given the audit report for the second quarter of 2022? Sorry, the first quarter 2022.
Council, is this the one for ending 1st January 2020 to December?
Yes, the one for, yes, the first quarter 2022. We will ask that you be given the first and second quarter for the year 2022. And please turn to page 11. Are we together, sir?
Yes.
We have an issue regarding two payments of the same maintenance service for Brikama Area Council vehicle number 5.
Yes.
Amounting to $147,901.62.
Yes.
It says, during the review of the payment vouchers, we came across the payment of the same service to Brikama Area Council 5, that's BAC 5, BAC 5, within a space of 2 days interval, with two different invoices from one supplier, QuantumNet. First payment amounting to $82,167.52. The date is the 28th of March 2022, and the second was done on the 30th of March 2022. The amount is $65,734. And the second payment has an attached photocopy of the first invoice without bearing the CEO's signature. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can we have your response, sir?
Yes, this sometimes do happen. Sometimes we receive an invoice, maybe for example, 150,000.
Yes.
And we were able to pay only 50,000. Then the invoice will be photocopied. Then the second payment, we just attach the photocopied receipt to complete the payment.
Are you saying that is the situation here?
Pardon?
Are you saying that is what happened here?
Yes, that is what happened in this case.
Can
Because
you go ahead?
the vehicle was involved in an accident.
An accident?
Yes.
And then?
So they sent us an invoice.
Who sent you an invoice?
From
Yes.
QuantumNet, yes. So we are not able to pay all. So we decided to make it in 2 payments.
They send you one invoice.
Yes.
No, it says with a space of 2 days interval with 2 different invoices.
Unless
Do you see that?
2 different invoices.
Now, can you produce the invoice and the payment voucher, please?
Note it down.
Can you do that?
Yes, let me note it down.
Mr. Jeng?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I said let me note it down.
Yes.
All right.
Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Now, how do you conduct your vehicle service at the area council?
Pardon?
How do you service your vehicle? What process do you follow?
Normally we take them to experts for maintenance.
Espas Motors.
Yes.
Do you have an agreement with them?
Pardon?
Do you have an agreement with Espas Motors?
No, we don't have.
Why is that?
We don't have.
Why is that?
We don't have. I don't know.
I'm asking you, why is that the case?
I said we don't have an agreement with experts. We only take
Why were you paying Espas Motors if you don't have any agreement with them?
because they maintenance our vehicles.
Yeah, Mr. Jeng, you speak as if you are taking your own private vehicle to Espas Motors.
No.
That's what your evidence sounds like, as if it is your own private vehicle.
No,
that
this is
you are
not our.
taking to Espas
This
Motors.
is council's vehicles.
What?
I said this is council's vehicles.
Yes, so there is a procedure to that, correct? Do you agree?
Yes.
And what is the procedure?
Normally we have clearance from the procurement department.
Yes.
Then we will take the vehicle to the
Yes.
garage. Then
That is
after
the process.
maintenance.
You must follow the procurement rules, but you don't follow that, correct?
That is what I have said. I said we have clearance from the procurement department
Clearance.
that the vehicle, yes, is due for maintenance.
Now we will need the supporting documents in relation to these payments to know whether you have followed the process or not.
All right.
Turn to page 9, please.
Page 9.
9. The second quarter,
Okay.
April to June 2022.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
The issues regarding vouchers without required 3 quotations
Okay.
in accordance with the Procurement Act and Regulation.
Yes.
It says during our review, we noted that payment amounting to $679,500 is detailed in the table below. We are made without first obtaining the required 3 quotations. Now this contradicts the dictates of the GPP Act.
Yes.
It says PV number 2200671.
Yes.
There was a payment of office furniture to CB Arts Printing and Design.
Yes.
The amount is $75,000. I believe it is RFQ, request for quotation. You needed to secure 3 quotations. Why did you not do that? Or better still, let me say, why did you not cross-check to see whether the procurement rules were followed before you approved the payment?
CB Arts, they are not selling furnitures. I don't remember any times buying furnitures from CB Arts. CB Arts, they design and print.
Now, I think the reference number of the voucher is stated there, correct?
Yes, we will verify it.
Yes, you have to verify this. Otherwise, Mr. Jeng,
Yes.
if you cannot verify this, these payments can be termed as unlawful, correct?
Yes.
And you will be responsible with the CEO.
No.
Do you agree?
Agreed.
There was another payment of $35,000 to Buba Bah
Yes.
for the payment of cleaning or cleansing items and refreshment. Another one to Lang Karamos Suare. Who is Lang Karamos Suare?
We only hire him when we have services.
Right. $70,000 was paid to him without following due process. You have the payment of disaster relief. What is that to one Sarah Sama Trading? What is this payment for, sir? The amount is $499,000.
Yes.
$500. That's what you paid to him.
I cannot recall this payment.
Now the PV number is there, 2200451. We need you to provide an explanation to this payment. Can you please note that down?
Yes.
Now, we have the issue of revenue withholding by revenue collectors.
Okay.
What do you do in relation to recovering these issues, monies that are being withheld by revenue collectors?
Any revenue collector queried by the auditors have been written to.
Okay.
They were all written to recover this money.
Yes.
Yes.
They were all
Written to.
recover this money.
Yes.
And what is the next step that was taken?
Some have paid. Many of them have paid.
Many of them paid.
Yes.
Do you have the records?
No, not with me, unless I verify. But
Do you
many
have
of them.
the records?
Yes,
Do you
we have.
have
Yes,
the records?
yes, we have the
Can you
records.
produce the records?
Okay.
Can you?
I will try.
You don't have to try. You have to do it.
I will go and verify.
No. You don't have to verify. Mr. Jeng, see, it's just easy to say you don't have the records and we move on.
But if they paid, we must have the records.
You don't have records, Mr. Jeng. You and I know you don't have these records. So if you're telling me you will try, you're not even sure. Do you have them?
Yes, we have them.
Now produce them.
Yes, give me the details.
You'll find them on page 11.
Page 11.
Yes. For instance, you have Anajata,
Yes.
license unit.
They have already paid these amounts.
Mr. Jeng, just give us the records if you have them.
Okay, I will raise with them.
The entire amount that was said to have been suppressed is $858,087. See why it is a problem? It's because you yourself, with the management, will sometimes demand that these revenue collectors will give you money.
No, I don't collect money from collectors.
No, Mr. Jeng, we had already discussed this yesterday when you told us you had to use the money for refreshment. Is that not the case?
Yes, that is.
So why will you now say you have never done that?
But I said that was for a purpose of a
It
council
does
sitting.
not matter. You are not supposed to do that. Is that not the case?
That is the case.
Exactly. So if I say you have been doing that, you cannot deny that.
Yes, sir.
So the entire the list on page 18 is what we will need. 12 from 11, 12, 13 is what we will need you to provide us with clear explanation. Now on page 15 you have the issue of double fueling for the following vehicles. See, it says double fueling supply was done to vehicle number BJL 2511T, 40 liters, amounting to $2,220 40 bottles, diesel, given to one Alagie Jeng. Is that you?
Yes.
Why would your vehicle be fueled twice?
By that time, I was not even using that vehicle.
But you used the vehicle number to secure fuel.
No.
Jeng, why are you saying no?
I did not.
Mr. Jeng,
Yes.
if you look at the table below, it has clearly outlined, shown the PV number in securing that fuel.
Yes.
It says 22000307. There is a voucher that you have raised to be given the fuel.
No, this is not correct.
Jeng, bring the voucher number
Yes.
and let us verify.
Okay.
The burden is on you to bring the voucher number so that we can verify. You
Okay.
can't just sit down here and tell us it is not correct. You have to provide evidence to that effect.
No problem.
Now, Mr. Jeng, all these things we are asking you to provide proof of, you will agree with me
Yes.
that if you don't provide proof of this
Yes.
assertions, we will advise the commissioners that they should deem it as being true.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, since the vouchers numbers are there, I will go
Yes.
and trace all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
On page
And many of our vouchers, I think they are with the investigators.
Yes, Mr. Jeng, we will ask that you, at the end of your testimony today, you go and reconcile this with the investigators.
All right.
Now on page 16, you have the issue of private fuel allocated to non-council vehicles. Were you allocating fuel to non-council vehicles?
Normally, I did not allocate fuels.
Okay. It says, we know that some private vehicles were fuel from council revenue. Now, BJL 5669R, 10 liters, $514 is diesel Buba Bah. Another amount was given to one Abdullah Pane. Do you know them?
No.
You also have Lamin Cham. You know Lamin Cham?
No.
So you are saying you don't allocate fuel. Who has the responsibility of allocating fuel?
It's the CEO.
The CEO.
Yes.
And how are fuel allocated? What is the process?
No, we don't have any process.
You don't have a process?
No.
Now, the voucher number with the amount $3,110 is given to one Lamin Cham for Gum Petroleum. He was given a check. Who signs these checks?
He was not given a check.
It says FIB check number 922200294 on the table.
I cannot recall this.
But you have seen it, correct?
Yes.
Now, who signed the checks? Who authorized these checks in your area council?
The Director of Finance and the CEO.
And the CEO. So it will be wrong to just point out the CEO alone, correct?
Yes, for this one.
There were payments made without receipt at the amount of $1,058,056.69 bututs. One was paid to Kara Auctioneering, $25,850. No receipt attached. You have another payment made to Guys Builder, payment of roofing mechanic store. You have another payment for the repair of Brikama Area Council 5. You have another payment for repair of Kickstarter, and the list goes on. Mr. Jeng, why would you have payments without receipts attached to it?
This payment, they all should have receipts.
They all should have receipts.
Yes.
Now you see all these payments.
Yes.
You have one, if you turn to page 19,
Yes.
with the voucher number 220000713.
Yes.
An amount of $718,257 is paid to SAR Construction
Yes.
for the payment for concrete pavement of the Church Junction.
Yes.
Now, can you provide us with the details of this payment regarding both the contract, if there is any?
SAR Construction.
Yes.
Yes.
The voucher
Yes.
and the receipt
Okay.
therein. Can you do that?
Yes.
There was one payment made to Malik Gai for building maintenance, $152,620.
Yes.
PV number 22000422.
000422.
Yes, we will need the
Yes.
details as well of that payment.
Okay.
So virtually all the payments that were on page 18 to 19 amounting to $1,058,056.69 bututs. We will need details of all the vouchers. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Also, page 21, you have payments made without authorization.
Yes.
Now, how is that even possible? You only sign the checks,
Yes.
authorize payment without signing the requisition.
That is what the auditor is querying.
Come again, please.
I said that is what the auditor is querying.
Yes.
Yes.
Says procurement requisition and purchase order form not signed by Director of Finance.
Yes.
So for the most part of these payments, it appears as if you did not follow due process. You only signed checks or authorized payment without any supporting documents.
No, there must be supporting documents.
There should be
Oh,
support.
yes.
There should be.
Yes.
Not there must be.
And there is.
Okay. Mr. Jeng, you have the burden. All these payments, the amount or the total is $1,444,619 is 11 bottles.
Yes.
From page 21 to 22.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why it is important, Mr. Jeng, is because we need to know the validity of these payments. You cannot just be authorizing payments as the Director of Finance together with the CEO without following due process. Do you agree with this?
The process is there. He said that the Director of Finance did not sign the,
Jeng, if you
the
do not
requisition.
sign the necessary documents, then the process is not followed.
Okay.
Is that not the case?
That is the case.
Is that not the case, sir?
Okay.
And so the payments would not be valid. Would you agree with that?
No, we'll trace the vouchers.
No, do you agree with that first? We need you to agree in principle that
No.
if you don't follow the process, the payment will be unlawful.
Yes, that is correct.
And therefore, it will be very correct to recommend to the commissioners that you and as Director of Finance and the CEO should be responsible.
No, we have to verify them first.
I am saying if even you cannot verify it,
Yes, thank you.
yourself and the CEO should be responsible,
All right. All right.
financially responsible.
All
correct?
right, sir.
You agree with that, sir?
Yes.
Now, you are paying salaries to individuals without these people signing against their salaries. You have Yoro Jalo, Jere Bojang, Aida Baji, Ilis Sekan, Ansumana Sambu, and the list goes on. You paid about $32,922, is 82 pututs.
Yes.
Were they paid in cash?
Yes, they were paid in cash.
So some people were paid in cash in the area council and some through banks.
Most of them are pensioners.
Pensioners.
Yes.
So if payments were effected without, should they not sign
They should
these
sign.
vouchers?
They should sign, but some will leave it there maybe for 2-3 months.
Some will?
Will leave it there for maybe 2-3 months.
They still have to sign.
Yes, they are signed. I am sure that all those vouchers are signed.
So please provide evidence when you come back next week. Jeng, on page 20,
Page 20, yes.
it says, during our review of the contract documents, we came across a petty contract with Lankaramo Suware for the building of toilets at the Brikama Area Council Annex, in which a payment of 50% was made at the initial stage of the contract. Now, by the way, do you even have an agreement with Lankaramo Suware? Is there a written contract with him?
For this one, unless I verify, I did not know.
You want to verify this particular contract?
Yes.
I will give you time. The allegation is that you paid 50% as opposed to the 20% that should have been paid.
Okay.
But we want to know on what basis you made this payment, sir. There were bidding documents that were sold on page 21, but the proceeds could not be traced. It says on our review of the contract committee meeting minutes, it is 10th of November 2020, it was noted that an amount of 60,000 was made from the sales of bidding documents to bidders, in which 36,000 was paid to GPPA, and the balance of 24,000 was unknown whether it was banked or not. The audit team asked for the deposit slip if the amount was banked, but cannot have any tangible response from the management. Now, do you recall this particular
Yes.
event?
Yes.
What is your response, Mr. Jeng?
That balance was used for refreshment and...
It was used for?
Refreshment.
Refreshment.
Yes.
For what?
During the opening of the bidding.
During
The opening of the bidding.
Jeng, Do you think that you have, I don't know, absolute authority? You are the CEO to just spend the monies of council anyhow you like?
No, it was documented and it was vouchered.
I'm asking
Yes.
whether you think you have absolute authority
No, we don't.
to spend the monies of council however you like. If you feel like there should be refreshment, you just go and take council's revenue and just spend it anyhow, buying canned drinks and probably pizza and so on and so forth. That's how you were operating in Brikama Area Council, Mr. Jeng?
No.
Of course. That's what you are saying right now. Why must you use that amount for the to buy provide refreshment?
It was used for refreshment anyway.
Mr. Jeng, raise your voice.
I said it was used for refreshment, sir.
A refreshment is not just a refreshment. It was public funds that you mismanaged.
But it was accounted for.
Mr. Jeng,
Yes, sir.
can you provide these payment vouchers? Can you?
Yes.
Mr. Jeng, if you don't provide them, will you be responsible for it?
Yes.
With the CEO?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Very well.
Now, on page 22, there was an amount of 1,229,000. Well, this is the issue of Lamin Suso. We will leave that for when you come back, sir. Now on page 27, it says the market collectors, in the review of the market collectors cash book, we found out that some market collectors posted some transactions in their cash books that are not bearing the main cashier's receipt attachment attached to that transaction.
Which page is that?
27.
I don't have. This one stop at page 24.
Yours is what?
Stop at page 24.
24. Do you have questions for the witness while we sort out the?
Thank you, lead counsel, for giving me the opportunity to ask a question. This is just administrative question. When an internal auditor or an external auditor comes, you will be informed.
Yes,
You will
sir.
be in the meeting when they come in.
Yes.
When they are leaving, they will have to do an exit meeting.
Yes, sir.
And they will have to meet everybody that they met when they came in.
Yes.
And when they go, they will do a report and send it to the management
Yes, sir.
for them to review the findings that they have and report back to them whether their findings are true or not true.
Yes, sir.
My question here is, do the management share those concerns raised by the internal auditor or the external auditors to the people that they have met. Like, for example, you.
Yes.
Were you privy
Yes.
to any of these documents
Yes.
that were prepared by the external auditor or by the internal auditor?
Of course we do.
Now, why didn't you as management, meaning you, the CEO, or whoever is management, did not find time to respond to the concerns raised by the internal auditors for this case?
For the 2023,
For all of
2022,
this.
2023.
Yeah, for all of these reports, management's response is blank. Nothing is stated there. Management didn't find it befitting to respond to the concerns of the auditors.
I think for 2022 we have responded.
But the documents I have in front of me, your first quarter and second quarter of 2022, no response from management. That is my worry. Is it that you think the auditors should not bother you, you have better things to look after?
For 2022, this one I think we have responded.
No,
I don't know
I'm
whether-
speaking from what I have seen in the documents.
Yes.
Management response is always
It's blank.
Nothing is stated.
Okay, I'll find out.
No, but you should know. That's why I said this is an administrative question.
Yes.
You have been, when they are coming to do the auditing, they'll call all those people that they are going to meet.
Yes.
They are told what they are going to do.
Yes.
After they've done their work, or when they are doing their work, they will call on you to assist in giving them documents to prove whether this, what they have seen is true or not true.
That is correct.
And when they are leaving, they will do an exit meeting,
Yes.
telling you when they will reply or when they will send a draft
Yes.
report of their findings to the management.
Yes.
Management is given time to respond.
Yes, sir.
If they don't respond, then they make their findings as the final draft, as the final inspection report.
That is correct.
Now, but from all these documents that I have seen,
Yes.
management never bothered to respond.
And
Your
if I-
first quarter 2022 and your second quarter 2022, by your own internal audit, you don't bother to respond. Is it that you look down on your internal auditors?
That is what I said. If I can remember, we have responded to these two audits.
Okay.
Yes, I will find out and make the copy available.
Okay,
maybe.
please let us have to see your response
Yes.
on them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you have stated earlier on that you said you've never seen the report.
For 2022, 2023, I mean.
Yeah, but you are saying at times you don't even see these reports.
No, I have seen these first two ones, the first quarter and the second quarter.
Okay, let's see your response, because
Yes.
it would be interesting to see what your response will be. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Madam Chairperson, that's all for this witness. Unless you have other questions for Mr. Jeng, he has a lot of information to provide next week.
That we have requested a lot of documents,
Yes, I am aware.
and we hope that you could avail us these documents, most of them before the end of the week.
I will do my
or
best,
ear-
ma'am.
or early next week.
I will do my best, ma'am.
So your cooperation is fully required,
Thank you.
so that you can also go back to your office,
Thank you.
because we have asked a lot of documents for you to produce.
I
For us to be
understand.
able to cross-check what you have said with those documents, right?
You're right, sir.
All right.
Ma'am.
So we will be expecting you, Council. When is he coming back?
Next week we will advise, we will talk to the registrar to give him a date.
So you liaise with the registrar, whatever documents you have,
Okay.
because you are supposed to go to the accountants and
It-
do some of this reconciliation and to
Yes.
to check these vouchers.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Thank you,
We
ma'am.
will see you next week.
Thank you.
Um,
We have one Kadi Jawara.
Yes.
Yeah, your documents.